Hey there, WLSers. It is Shrinking Sarah. I am the periodic YouTube girl. I'm in and out. Like I said, I just can't keep schedule with it. It's just not a part of everything that I've got going on. A couple of videos today. This one is going to be about products, things I still use that I still love, and things that I use now that I wasn't using before that maybe you might be interested in. So I'm just gonna kick this off. There's not a lot of stuff, just a few things that are in my kitchen all the time. First off, Isopure low carb Dutch chocolate protein powder. I finally gave in and got a big one. For a very long time after surgery, I was spending a lot of time going, what if I get tired of it? Da 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 da. You know, I don't want to have this entire container of protein powder in my pantry and not want to use it and all this kind of stuff. I finally gave in. The truth of the matter is I'm not going to get tired of chocolate. And so got a big one. Got that going on. Also in the protein powder front, I still very much love these. I've got caramel here and French vanilla here, Java Pro. I'm also never going to get tired of coffee. So these are really great. For those of you who don't know, there's 20 grams of protein, 2 carbs, and 110 calories in a serving of these, which is about a scoop and a half. Most protein powders I found have the same size scoop, so that'll give you an idea what's going on there. This one, if you don't know, is 50 grams of protein, 3 carbs, 220 calories, and 2 scoopfuls. Most of the time, I don't drink a big enough shake in order to do a whole one of these. I was for a while because my nutrition was off and I wanted to make sure I was getting enough protein. But most of the time, I make not one of these. I did today of the Java Pro, but one of the half-size ones, and I only use 1 scoop instead of 2 scoops. But if I make a big one like this, then I use 2 scoops. Most of the time I use half milk, half water. I'm getting some carbs in the milk, of course, but that's the way that goes. Oh, I might have to jump up and grab one other thing because I forgot to grab it and get it back behind me, so bear with me. Another thing that you're going to notice right now is I'm going to have some things in here that aren't necessarily carb friendly, that have leaked into my diet. That might be one of the reasons that I lose a little more slowly. But one of these things is these Pretzel Crisps. This is just to give me some crunch in my life and to give me something. I use these as an avenue for a little bit of peanut butter from time to time. And like right now I'm doing chicken salad. I've mixed up some chicken salad with green onions and da 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 da. And I want something to eat them on. Now your other option, if you want to stay out of this avenue altogether, would be to slice up some cucumbers and use cucumber slices. That looks really nice also. I still eat a lot of yogurt. I eat Dannon Greek Light and Fit. Now, and I like the Greek family of yogurt. I like the texture, so that's what I stick to. The reason why I eat this one is because it has less carbs in it than the other ones. So I've got 12 grams of protein, 8 grams of carbs, and 80 calories in this raspberry chocolate, and most of them are all very similar. So yogurt-wise, my mornings are taken up with these babies. If they're not, I might be, and this is where little carbs and sugar sneaks into my diet, I might make myself one. I have a bunch of these little glass containers with snap-on lids. I'll put half a cup of light Greek yogurt in it and cut up a little bit of fruit in it, and might sprinkle maybe just a little bit of granola on it for some texture, do kind of a parfait thing. But most of the time I'm just eating those light and fit Greek. These, I only have this one here with me now. They're by Sargento. They're called Balanced Breaks. This one is sharp white cheddar, and then they also make a pepper jack one, and then they have some nuts in them like this. And there's 7 grams of protein and 180 calories in these, and of course a little carbs with the nuts and stuff like that. But they've been a nice change to my diet, and I still use these I've still used the P3s, but these have been kind of nice because I get tired of the meat for some reason. I'm never tired of the cheese or the nuts, but the wonderful where I get most of my protein from the meat I get tired of. So these are kind of nice, and they're a fun little snack, and it changes things up a little bit, but still keeps you in kind of the same snack family. So like I said, still eating a lot of these. I still use these a lot. Great for lunches, great keeping your purse, you're running out for the day, whatever. Say you're going shopping at the mall, you're with friends, you want to maybe grab a movie, you got something to snack on in there that's not going to be so bad. These I get at Walgreens. This is a jalapeno and beef sausage one. They also do a cheddar one. They have 14 grams of protein, 2 carbs, and 250 calories. So the calories are about a meal's amount high, but mostly protein, very low in carbs. And they're called a smoke stack, and they're a beef stick and a cheese, and they're like more than the length of your forearm. They're humongous. I can eat half of one if I'm lucky. So just keep in mind, if you don't like keeping things around that are open, then that might not be the way to go for you. The way to go for you might be this way. These come in a pack together. This is a string cheese and beef stick one. They're by Frigo, F-R-I-G-O, anyway. So they come like this. They come in a big bag in a sets, and you rip them apart just like you would buy string cheese, and this is a string cheese and beef stick one. They also do a cheddar one. So lots of meat and cheeses in my world. Lots of grab and go snacky things. I work half days, so that works very well for me. Okay, and 2 more things, actually. The moon cheeses that I found once upon a time when I was first able to start on solid food and was so excited to be able to have something crunchy in my life. I still do. This is a pepper jack one. They also do a cheddar and a Munster? No, a Gouda. A cheddar and a Gouda. This pepper jack one is 4 grams of protein, 0 carbs, and 70 calories for 6 to 7 pieces. The sizes of the pieces vary, and that's why the serving varies. The other thing I wanted to talk about was this product. Fairlife milk. This one in my hand happens to be chocolate. Most of the time I don't have this around. I was just craving something chocolatey, so I grabbed one of these. Most of the time I have their 1% or fat-free on hand. Here's why. I use milk pretty much mostly to make my protein shakes a little creamier, and I only use half milk, half water. I'm still doing that even with this stuff. But the carb hit on a fat-free milk is like 12 carbs or something like that. And when you get Fairlife, you're getting 50% more protein in it because there's 13 grams of protein rather than 6. And instead of having 12 grams of carbs, this one has 13, but I know the fat-free one I think has 6. So you're having your carbs and doubling your protein on your milk. So even if you're not on the bandwagon of, you know, whatever, different kinds of milk, soy, whatever, this stuff is really great to incorporate into your diet, into your protein shakes. It boosts your protein and cuts your carbs if you're using milk. And I love it. It's been great. So now my household has 2 milks. It has the milk for my family and my milk. It's a little on the pricey side, so it's my milk. Anyway, I still love my shaker bottles, and whenever I find them on sale, I'm always buying a new one. We're going to have an apartment full of shaker bottles at some point. I'm going to have to get rid of some, just because I keep acquiring more of them, because I love colors and multicolors. I'm the same way about my shaker bottles as I am about water bottles. If I got a brand new water bottle, I'm sucking down water like nobody's business. I got a brand new shaker bottle that's a new color. I am making protein shakes and not looking back. So that's what's going on with me, product and food wise, and I am going to make one more video today, but that one's going to be more numbers about me, skins, that kind of stuff. I'll see you guys later.